I get it, you're not rockin' till I'm poppin'. Throwing racks around, taking everybody shopping. It wasn't there when I did the mountain climbing. Shit was rockin', dying stones on the way up. Then broke, not a wish to give a helping hand. But everybody threw stones, but never pitched the blame. But here I stand, I made man, paid my own way, bases for the grand slam. Knocking shit out the park, like a Barry Bonds. Smooth criminal, Mike Jack, never kept a charge. Paid for the beating bodies and a dead charge. George Stein doing fine, how you doing, God? If you pray to the fell, you better wait the line. Cause I'm the winner ticket, waiting patient, now I'm at my time. I never change your milk, I never change your rock.
Yeah, we back. I'm back. Yeah, that was Training Day Signed and Sealed. The one before that was Get It How We Live. That's the boy Training Day from 8289 Clothing. Go check him out on IG. I think he got a Facebook page. I'm not too sure. But check him out on IG. 8289 Clothing. They got some hot shit coming out. Go check them out. Okay. Now, this next man we're gonna talk about, I need something. I need to play something first before that. This nigga Donald Trump is out of here. Now, let me tell you something, man. If they impeach this motherfucker, B, that'd be like the savior of the savior. You gotta get him the fuck up out of here, blood. I'm just being honest. You gotta get him out here, cause Donald Trump ain't nothing but the pimp that you see every day in the hood, who outside always smacking his hoes and shit around for no apparent reason. Like, that's Donald Trump, bro. Like, that's like an upgraded version of fucking George W. Bush. Like, George W. Bush says a bunch of shit that nobody understood. Like, nobody understood. Like, the nigga was talking about all types of shit, and we motherfuckers come to him and talk about rice. He want to talk about fucking the buildings, how tall the buildings is. Like, come on, bro. Like, you bugging. We ain't got time for that. Donald Trump is trying to yoke all the bread that we got, all the money. That's it. I don't know what, but anyway, it's a group of Democrats who just officially moved to impeach Mr. Trump, and if they do it, yo, if they do this, if they get a chance to impeach Donald Trump, that'd be love.
Started, although a couple of people are going to join us, and a couple other people who are on the resolution will not.
This is the press conference
but I'm proud
that happened on November 15th. Representative Stephen Cohen, Democrat from Tennessee.
Impeachment to remove President Trump from office. There will be, I believe, 6 signatories on the resolution. We have taken this action because of great concern for our country and our Constitution, our national security, and our democracy. We believe that...
Wait. Now, y'all feel like this. But when he was trying to put a ban on niggas and trying to put a ban on Mexicans and trying to put a ban on the Arabs, you know what I'm saying? He was calling every terrorist a Muslim. Shit, he even mocked a crippled guy at a press conference. Now y'all realize all this.
That President Trump has violated the Constitution, and we've introduced 5 articles of impeachment. The first is obstruction of justice, which deals with Mr. Comey's firing. The second is a violation of the Constitution's Foreign Emolument Clause, which deals with monies he's taken from foreign powers without the consent of Congress. The third is a violation of the Domestic Emoluments Clause, which deals with monies he's made from the United States.
This is ridiculous.
Personal businesses beyond that of his salary, which is also...
It's not ridiculous that they're going to impeach him, but it's ridiculous that it took them this long to realize this shit. Like, y'all had all year to do this. His first day in office, the nigga went ham. I think he made Condoleezza Rice suck everybody dick or something. He did something crazy, something out of pocket. Like, his first day in office, but y'all wait until November 15th to finally move in articles to impeach Donald Trump.
So forbidden by our Constitution. The fourth is undermining our federal judiciary, and the fifth is undermining freedom of the press. These are progressive actions he's taken over a period of time against the press and against the judiciary, with positive actions to cap off a pattern of behavior, belittling and questioning these institutions that are so important for our democracy.
Listen here, man. Donald Trump don't give two shits about the Constitution. You understand what I'm saying? He don't care. All he care about is his ratings and how his net worth gonna pop up and how much he making. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the only thing he care about. And for people to not, all right, let me say something. Since he been in office, I've been seeing everything take 100 steps back. We done took 100 steps back. You got students hanging black baby dolls at colleges. I heard about a boy, I forgot the young man's name, but he was biracial and he was hung. And somebody had to come save him, but he was hung just because he was biracial. Nobody, no president. Well, I can't say that, because I can't say we never had a racist president in office. I'm not even going to say that, because that's really what I was about to say. I was definitely about to sit here and say that Trump was the only racist president we had. I'm not going to say that, because I believe George Washington owned slaves. So I'm not even going to step on that mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to step on that right now. But what I'm saying is, when is black people going to become racist? David Banner said something, the most intelligent shit I ever heard. He said, why is white people wrong for being racist? Aren't you supposed to take care of your own race? You are. Now, how they doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you ain't coming to my hood telling me some white power, because I'm going to beat you black and blue. That's just how it is. Like, don't come to my hood. Don't come to me telling me some, no, don't call me no nigga, no racial shit. We earned to call each other nigga. We earned that. We had to take decades and decades of y'all whooping our ass and all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? We earned that. We could call each other that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do that, blood. Like, y'all can't do that to us. White people, or the white people that think, because I got some white friends, they super cool. You know what I'm saying? They colorblind. They colorblind like a motherfucker, but there are some white people out here who's straight disrespectful. And I had to comment on the Black Lives Matter Facebook joint. They put up a post or whatever. So some guy, he wanted to mention about Chicago. First of all, they some goddamn thugs out there, boy. You gotta keep your mouth shut about Chicago, my G. They some goddamn thugs out there, boy. And number two, y'all been treating us like animals for fucking years and years and years. Why is it not okay for us to act like animals? So y'all wanted to treat us like animals, but we can't act like animals? I'm just oblivious to what y'all talking about. Like, these young boys act like this because this how y'all treat them. People act like this because this how y'all treat them. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, you can't take all our rights. You can't have us be our communities filled with injustice. You can't fill our communities with racist cops or whatever you want to call them, who just look at us as targets. You can't do that and expect for for somebody to not respond. The war on drugs. It was a representative who said that there's a higher standard for black kids in the ghetto against white kids in the suburbs. Because instead of y'all locking up the suburban kids, because they got money to beat them cases, y'all target these minorities. And trust to believe, minority could be any color, black, white, pink, Puerto Rican, whatever. A minority could be whatever, but once you start to hold us to an expectation that you're not holding everybody to, that's a motherfucking problem. That's a problem. I'm sorry. Y'all taught our ancestors how to be animals. They taught us how to be animals. Don't get mad because we act like animals. You understand what I'm saying? We was over in Africa chilling. Maxing out, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Running with the zebras. You know what I'm saying? Dancing with the giraffes. We out there whipping and nay-nay. We was even twerking over there. We was chilling. And y'all stole us. Because y'all ain't want to cook, clean, and take care of y'all own damn kids. Stolen. From a land where we was free, where we was chilling, where we ain't had no problems. Y'all stole us. Now what's the conflict? What's the problem? But you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on that. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on that right there. I'm going to go ahead and throw this next song on. It's called Background Checks. Background Checks, yeah. Background Checks from the boy Reason. He from the Hilltop. You know what I mean? West Philly. Check him out. Tell me what y'all think, man.
Gotta check your bags, get punched on like a heavy bag. Your rap's ass, you can't make music. You're not known in the hood, you really don't do shit. Background checks, gotta check your bags, get punched on like a heavy bag. Your rap's ass, you can't make music. You're not known in the hood, you really don't do shit. Been here before, back on my bullshit. Life was a fraud, dude, just a little bitch. Get off my dick, be all you can be. It's obvious that you just hating on me. Face a hilltop, it's Black Flag Movement. Recognize the wave, stop knocking what we doing. Y'all know we the best when it comes to the rhyme. Watch out rappers, y'all know it's our time. Padre Ray Woods, y'all track so corny. Jokes on you, like Barton Arnie. Wasting y'all money on studio time. In a minute, y'all know y'all want my shine. Background checks, gotta check your bags. Get punched on like a heavy bag. Your rap's ass, you can't make music. You're not known in the hood, you really don't do shit. Background checks, gotta check your bags. Get punched on like a heavy bag. Your rap's ass, you can't make music. You're not known in the hood, you really don't do shit. Ray Woods, you wanna be hard. Padre, your man, he know you soft. This is me. You know you done fucked up. Against all odds, I'll beat you the fuck up. Shout out to Redfield, 60 in the Lansdowne. Heavy on the beat. Track, I'ma lay it down. Talk to L.A. Mark, he told me to go in. What I know now, I wish I would've known then. Low Jab and Rocky, these dudes you can learn from. What rap beef, then that's what's gon' come. Ray Woods alone, the name is so bullshit. R.P. to John, you know he went through